Did you know that 85% of successful people attribute their success to taking initiative? That's a staggering statistic, isn't it? But what does it really mean to take initiative? Well, it's not about simply following the crowd or keeping your head down and doing what you're told. No, taking initiative is about seizing the reins, being proactive, and not waiting for opportunities to come knocking. Consider a ship at sea. It doesn't move forward by simply floating on the water. It needs a captain, someone to steer it and chart its course. That's what taking initiative is all about. It's about being that captain, charting your own course, and not just waiting to be carried along by the tide. Now, you might ask, why is this important? Well, let's think about that for a second. How many times have you found yourself in a situation where you knew you could do more, be more, achieve more, but you held back? Maybe you were waiting for the right time, or perhaps you were waiting for someone to give you the green light. But here's the thing. If you're always waiting, you'll spend your entire life on standby. You see, success isn't something that just happens. It's not a lottery ticket or a stroke of luck. It's a journey. And like any journey, it starts with a single step. That step is taking initiative. By taking initiative, you're saying, I'm not waiting for success to find me. I'm going out and finding it myself. And it's not just about success in the traditional sense, like climbing the corporate ladder or making a fortune. It's about success in every aspect of your life. Whether it's pursuing a passion, making a difference in your community, or simply becoming the best version of yourself, taking initiative is the key that unlocks the door to achievement. So why not take that first step? Why not seize the reins and chart your own course? Remember, 85% of successful people attribute their success to taking initiative. Now let's delve into some real-life examples of how taking initiative can lead to success. Imagine two individuals, one who always takes initiative and another who waits for opportunities to come to them. Let's call the first individual Alex. Alex is an initiative taker. When Alex sees a problem, he doesn't shy away. He steps up, formulates a plan, and takes action. He doesn't wait for instructions or for someone else to solve the problem. Alex is the one who volunteers for new projects at work, who learns new skills in his free time, who isn't afraid to ask questions or seek help when needed. On the other hand, we have Bailey. Bailey is a non-initiative taker. Bailey waits for things to happen. She hopes for opportunities to come her way and rarely steps out of her comfort zone. She sticks to what she knows, avoids taking risks, and waits for others to make the first move. Now let's fast forward a few years. Alex, with his proactive approach, has moved up the career ladder, learned new skills, and made valuable connections. He didn't just wait for opportunities, he created them. His initiative led him to a fulfilling and successful career. Bailey, however, is still in the same position. She's comfortable, but she's also stagnant. She watched many opportunities pass by simply because she didn't take the initiative to seize them. She waited for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, but it never came. These are two extreme examples, but they illustrate a crucial point. Initiative is the key that unlocks the door to opportunities and success. It's about taking charge, making things happen, and not waiting for the stars to align. It's about stepping up, even when it's easier to step back. Initiative isn't about being reckless or impulsive. It's about being proactive, prepared, and willing to take calculated risks. It's about not letting fear of failure or the unknown hold you back. It's about understanding that the only way to achieve your goals is to take action. As you can see, the individual who took initiative was able to create opportunities and achieve their goals. Let's now look at some real-life stories of people who took initiative and how it changed their lives. Our first story is about a woman named Joanne. She worked as a receptionist in a mid-sized company. Joanne had a passion for graphic design, but she never had the chance to exhibit her skills. One day she noticed that the company's promotional materials were outdated and not appealing. She took the initiative, spent her weekends creating new designs, and presented them to her boss. Impressed by her creativity and dedication, her boss promoted her to the company's design team. Joanne's initiative not only showcased her hidden talent, but also opened a new chapter in her career. Next we have Sam, a small-town high school teacher. Sam noticed that many of his students were struggling with mental health issues. However, there weren't enough resources in his school to address this issue, so he decided to take the initiative. Sam started a crowdfunding campaign to raise funds for a school counselor. His campaign touched the hearts of many, and he was able to raise enough funds within a month. Today, his school has a full-time counselor, and the students are performing better than ever. Sam's initiative helped to improve the lives of his students and the overall school environment. Now, let's talk about Maria, a single mother of two. Maria always had a dream to own a bakery, but her responsibilities as a mother and her financial situation held her back. One day, she decided to take the initiative and started baking from her home kitchen. She started selling her baked goods at local farmers markets. People loved her pastries, and word spread about her delicious creations. Today, Maria owns a successful bakery in her town. Her initiative turned her passion into a profitable business. Our last story is about a young man named Alex. Alex was an intern at a technology startup. One day, he noticed a bug in the company's software, which could potentially lead to a security breach. Despite being an intern, Alex took the initiative to fix the bug himself. When he reported this to his supervisor, he was commended for his proactivity and attention to detail. His initiative led to a full-time job offer from the startup. These stories serve as proof that taking initiative can truly change your life. Each of these individuals made a conscious decision to take action. They didn't wait for opportunities, they created them. They didn't let their fears or doubts hold them back. They pushed forward and made things happen. Their stories are a testament to the power of initiative. It's not about where you start, it's about the steps you're willing to take to reach your goals. Remember, the initiative is the first step towards success. So take that step today. And who knows, maybe next time we'll be telling your story of initiative. These stories serve as proof that taking initiative can truly change your life. On the flip side, let's consider what happens when you don't take initiative. Imagine yourself as a passenger on the train of life, watching as the scenery changes, yet you remain in the same seat. You see others moving forward, making progress, but you're stuck, waiting for something to happen. This is the reality for those who don't take initiative. When you don't take initiative, you become a bystander in your own life. You let others make decisions for you and influence your path. You become reactive instead of proactive. You allow the currents of life to push and pull you in any direction, instead of steering your own ship. Now let's take this a step further. What happens when you consistently avoid taking initiative? Well, you'll likely miss out on opportunities. You see, opportunities rarely fall into our laps. More often than not, they're the result of us taking the initiative to seek them out and grab them. When you don't take the initiative, you might find yourself looking back with regret at the missed chances. You might think, what if I had just asked for that promotion? Or what if I had taken the chance and started that business? Regret is a heavy burden to carry, my friends, and it's often the byproduct of inaction. Furthermore, by not taking initiative, you limit your growth. Personal and professional growth often come from stepping out of our comfort zones and taking on new challenges. If you're not pushing yourself to take initiative, you're likely to stagnate. And let's not forget about the impact on your self-esteem. When you don't take initiative, it can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. You might start to question your abilities and worth, which can spiral into a negative self-image. So as you can see, the consequences of not taking initiative are far-reaching. They can affect your personal life, your career, your relationships, and your mental health. By not taking initiative, you may be unknowingly closing doors to potential opportunities. Remember, life is not a spectator sport. You have to get in the game and play if you want to score. So what does this mean for you? Well, it's simple. It means it's time to step up and take the reins. We've talked about the power of initiative, the stark differences between those who seize the day and those who let it pass them by. We've shared inspiring stories of ordinary people who decided to take that first step, to put themselves out there and make a difference. And we've also discussed the repercussions of staying idle, of letting life happen to you instead of making life happen for yourself. The ball is now in your court. It's time for you to be the author of your own story, to take the wheel and steer your life in the direction you want it to go. Remember, success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who initiate. So take that first step today and watch your world change.